Hi guys, FrostFangs here, welcome back once again, of course, to the Paladins video. We're going to be playing some Vora today, obviously the new champion in this update. I'm going to be playing it with a max movement speed setup, which I have kind of mixed feelings on. Going to be honest with you, that was the best I could come up with for the intro, but it does explain it pretty well, because I have actually tried the setup already. I've played a handful of games with it. I've got Vora level 17 already, which is over what Corvus is on, and he was from the last update, so it shows you, I guess, how much I've been playing there. Pretty sure there was like bonus XP or whatever, but I've been playing a ton of Vora, that was my point, and we're going to be going for a setup today that gives you the most movement speed possible. There are some parts I like, some parts that I don't. Overall, I'd kind of summarize it as being somewhat janky, but definitely a viable option, especially in the casual modes. Today I'm not going to be talking about tryhard situations, because Vora is still kind of hard to judge, because she is, you know, still relatively new, and I also don't really play, you know, tryhard stuff very much these days. But anyway, if you've seen my other Vora videos, I'm sure you know what I go for. It hasn't really changed very much since the last time I covered it on the channel, so the setups are very similar. Both of the setups are very straightforward. They're pretty much just sustain and cooldown reduction, whereas what we have today is still a tiny bit of, you know, sustain and cooldown reduction stuff, but the focus is way more on movement speed. It is a bit of a hard thing to cover in a video. I'd actually recommend you go ahead and try it out for yourself, but it is very different from the other movement speed setups we've covered on the channel in the past, mainly because Vora already has like a ton of movement. You can pull yourself around a ton, so this kind of provides you with something a little bit different, and especially because of the way that the setup works, it ends up providing you less so like movement to move around the map and stuff, which you already has a ton of, and instead gives you something that I guess I'm going to just call agility. I don't really know what else to name it. You're really only getting the movement speed buff when you're actually in a fight. You can't really give it to yourself when you want to. It basically just happens whenever, you know, you're fighting people, because you get the movement speed buff when you hit somebody with your weapon, and also when you drop below 40% health, it also gives you lifesteal too. But I reckon in normal gameplay, if you're not messing around, I wouldn't really recommend False Idol. I'd go for Moore's Embrace, and then like a mix of what I usually go for. This card, just in comparison, even though it is a lot of fun, isn't all that strong and is a bit iffy, which is why I don't know if I'd recommend it. But this is the setup we're going for today. It's a bit of a long-winded intro, I know, but I just wanted to explain kind of everything how I feel about it first before we go in and actually show it off, so I don't have to spend like 10 minutes talking at the end, and I'll just do it here in the intro and condense it down when I've got my thoughts kind of fresh in my head, because I've been playing around with these sort of setups now with Vora ever since the PTS. If you go and check my first Vora video, I actually had the Moore's Embrace in there, and I was expecting it to be a bit janky. It definitely is. It can feel a little bit jarring. We will be grabbing Nimble obviously for the video as well. The talent, we're going to be obviously going for Relentless Presence, so we get even more movement with our F and stuff. The other two wouldn't really make a difference. I'm basically just going to be running around as Turbo Vora, trying to be as annoying as possible, and we're basically just trading out sustain for it. Other than that, it pretty much plays the same as normal Vora. I legit just sat there for about 15 minutes in the intro. Hopefully I was able to cut it down to something somewhat reasonable. I don't know. TDM Sulfur Junction is the map for game 1. We've got a Pip, a Corvus, a Tiberius, and a Koga. Shoutouts to the Koga. We'll go ahead and grab the setup, and then for their side we're up against an Eevee, a Corvus, a Vora, a Genos, and a Ceres. So we're definitely going to grab Hi-rez here, because they have triple support. For the talents, we've got Catalyst, Spreading Influence, Adrenaline Junkie, Predatory Instinct, Soul Collector, Luminary is going to kind of suck. Definitely Silence is interesting, Spreading Influence, and then the Wormhole. I've definitely played with that Eevee before, because I recognize the name. We'll jump over, throw, I guess, some shots. Like I said, the main thing this is providing you with is just kind of dodge ability when you're in a fight. That's a way better way to word it than what I did in the intro, but whatever. There's some more hits for the Vora. Hello Eevee. Just try my best to not die. We'll jump over this way a little bit, pull ourselves over. There's some hits for the Genos. Hello Eevee. There's some taps for you. There's a right click for a bunch of damage. She is actually nearly gone. Can we finish her off here? Am I screwed? I tried to use my F, but I butchered that play a little bit. For some reason my eyes feel really dry. We're going to jump in on the Ceres. I guess I'm being ulted. I used my right click and I was CC immune, so I don't really know how she was able to grab me, but okay. I guess I died. We'll put ourselves over again. Go on the Ceres another time, as if that wasn't like an exact repeat of the play we just made. Get a couple little hits as we're jumping over. Go ahead and pop the ult to get out the grab. There are some more shots. You can see the instant movement speed buff we get whenever we actually land a hit. It's honestly kind of crazy. We'll throw a Q for the Eevee, which I missed just about. More shots. They're playing really grouped for a random TDM. Hello Eevee. There's a tap or two. Okay, cool. Tick damage did it for me. Koga pretty much got the entire kill. I just kind of appeared at the end. There goes the Genos. Let's get rid of the Corvus as well. I don't know why I said Corvus like that with like a weird UK accent. Go ahead and grab Nimble 2. We'll pop over here. They're going to drop down. No, but we'll throw, I guess, some damage over. You can see how speedy we are just when we're running around here. Like I said, it doesn't really help you moving around the map, but just actually fighting and being able to dodge stuff, sometimes it can throw you off, but it does help in a lot of the fights. Like I'm at a bit of a disadvantage here, mainly just because their team's all here. We'll throw some shots, get our full stacks, pull ourselves over. Just wait for the Eevee to jump over so I could hit her with a cripple. That worked, but she has an ice block. We'll pull ourselves up, I guess, jump on the Genos. There is a right click. Cool. Can we finish him off? We'll go ahead and pop an ult. Hello Ceres. There is an ult that is so janky, but I guess she didn't even die. Wait, we didn't even get the kill? How? Okay, that was kind of bullshit, to be honest. I reckon I should have had that kill. Therefore, it's now going for the ultimate. Okay, she's getting rid of the Pip. We'll go ahead and pop a right click for the burst. Nice. I don't have any of my abilities here, so I am a goner. They're playing really grouped, and somehow we're actually even. I feel like we should be getting shredded here, but I think it's just me dying a lot. I mean, I currently have nearly half the team's deaths. There goes the Vora. Nice. We'll go ahead and throw a Q on the Ceres. There's a right click for the immunity. Pull myself up with the F. I guess there's a Vora there. Pull myself up again. There's Corvus for the heal. Hello Vora. I did land some stuff on you there, but you're going to live. We took half our health off with the tick, but that's not going to matter. We finished off Nimble already, so I guess we'll go for Paven. Hello Genos. I think he was just trying to hide, but I saw him before he went round. There we go, he's gone. Hello, Ceres. There's one more tap for the bonus damage. Is that going to be enough to finish you? No, she just healed. Hello, Vora. There's some shit for you. This is a very hectic set. When I think about it, this is actually kind of the most hectic you can play. Vora, is a tick damage going to be enough to kill her? No, because I think she self-healed for some reason. That Ceres is kind of jittering around weirdly. Hello, General. So I guess you're kind of just floating. For some reason, Tiberius is just ignoring you. I'll pull myself in and just finish him off. He's going for the ultimate. What I was trying to say before I cut myself off, and nearly did again, is that my eyes are probably dry because I'm not blinking enough, because this setup with freaking Vora is hectic. Hello, Generals. There's a freaking route for you, and then F myself in. There's a right click for the immunity just to make sure I don't lose too much health. Ceres is just standing there. Okay, I'll take a free one. I don't know how we're winning this. I feel like I was playing terribly earlier, but I guess I pulled it back a bit. Cool, let's just die to the Vora. There's some hits for her. Cool, there is my right click. She used a silence on me, which I completely forgot she even had, because it's only 1.5 seconds and she's barely even using her right click. I didn't even remember that she'd gone for that setup. Okay, she just respawned. You used your right click already, so you don't have a silence up. I missed my Q, which kind of sucks, but I think we should be able to get rid of her, right? I didn't land. She's getting healed by the Corvus. I think we're probably going to be able to get rid of her there. I'm going to go ahead and ult just for the immunity. Cancel it early, I guess. Hello, Ceres, please don't look at me. Hello, Corvus. There's some stuff. It's the freaking Q, but I guess it's fine. Are we going to go in on him? We're going to be able to finish him off. There's a right click. We're getting a bit of a heal. Going to be able to get rid of the Vora as well. No, but I got rid of the Corvus at least, so it wasn't a complete throw. 38 to 32. If we actually recovered this into like a win, I honestly thought we were screwed. And there we go. There is a victory. Well done, team. I feel like I kind of let them down a little bit there. I did die a bunch, which is going to happen with the setup because you're obviously trading sustained full movement, but I did move around a ton. I outputted a decent amount of damage. 13, 12, 83k. I'll take it. Shout outs also to a bunch of people here in the chat. I did recognize the Eevee because we played with him a few days ago. Shout outs also to the Generals, and I think it was the Ceres and also Koga. Shout outs to a lot of them. We actually recognized what we were going for, which is kind of funny, but we'll go through the rest of the stats at the bottom. Tiberius did fine. The Corvus did a really good job. The Pip did pretty decent. He was actually going for damage, which I barely even noticed because I wasn't really around the Pip all that much, and the Koga did a good job as well. Team carried there a little bit for sure, as you can kind of tell, although I did, you know, at least deal some damage for their side. Their Eevee, their Generals, their Vora all did pretty good. She actually has a very, very similar stat to us, which is kind of interesting. Their Ceres also did pretty solid, and then their Corvus did a good job as well. Honestly, that was a really even match for a DDM, although it felt like they had a really big advantage. It was just something I was kind of noticing at the start for some reason. Alright, well, for game 2, we've got King of the Hill, Trade District, we've got a Maeve, we've got an Andrew, Tiberius, and a Ying there to finish it off. I'm hoping we have a bit more of a chill game here for game 2. I feel like I didn't blink enough there in game 1, but then again, with this sort of setup, you're pretty much destined to have a hectic match because you're, you know, max movement speed Vora. Then for the enemy team, we're up against a Ram, a Pip, a Tyra, a Maeve, and a Vora. Of course, we'll go ahead and start with the same thing. I'm also now just realizing that the reason why game 1 at the start was so rough was because they had 3 supports and I only was, you know, finishing quarterized towards the middle of the game. And for some reason, it took me till right now to kind of realize that. The game seems a little bit jittery again for some reason, but we've got Cat Burglar, we've got Predatory Instincts, Curse Revolver, and Focusing Lens. Then on their side, Enforcer, Street Justice, Unyielding Pressure, Hunting Party, and a Mega Potion. Okay, seems pretty standard. We'll go ahead and run left, I guess, is probably a bad idea. I don't know if they saw me or not. Doesn't seem like it. Hello, Pip. I guess I'm kind of behind you. There is a Q. Can we F ourselves in to finish him off? He's trying to run away. There is a right click. Nice. I'm going to pull myself up just in case somebody comes around. No, I totally expected people to jump me then. Don't know what's happening with Ram. He's getting kind of jiggy here in the wall. It's the first time I've seen Ram actually do that. Hello, Maeve. I guess you're just right here. You can probably hear me moving around. I think she's dead, or she might have just sent herself off. Okay, yeah, cool. I guess I don't even need to do it. Hello, Pip. I'll pull myself in again. There is a Q, and there is a right click. And nice. I feel like I'm kind of bullying him a little bit. We'll grab some more Cauterize, or just after herself over. Is she going all the way around? No, she's just going to stop here. There we go. I just wasted my Q. Hello, Maeve. We meet again in the same spot. There's a right click, but you hit me with your dash and killed me. I guess that's because she's gone for Street Justice. I thought you're completely immune when you use your right click. I guess you can still die to an execute. That's really weird. I don't know if that's intentional or not, but I died to Vora in the same video. Literally in the same video, I've died twice to things when I shouldn't be able to take any damage or pull ourselves over. No, I won't because I'm dead. Did get a hit or two on the Pip. He's not looking too good. I guess he's just going to try and jump around, hit him with a cripple before he hit the floor. I don't know if that put his ult on cooldown or not, but it's still kind of funny. Hello, Maeve and Tyra. There's a right click. We dealt a bit of damage. Andrew hit it with the reversal. There is a Q. I was going to try and use the ultimate, but I couldn't get the timing on it off fast enough. Nearly got enough to finish off Cauterize already, though. We're only like 2 minutes in. Seems like the respawn time is taking forever. That took like 15 seconds to put me in, but we grabbed our Cauterize. Hello, Ram. I feel like I could actually fight you, which is weird because usually as a flank I feel a little bit worried around Ram, but we've got Cauterize finished, so I think I can easily get rid of him here. We'll pull ourselves up. Hello, Maeve. There's a hit or two. I really didn't think I was going to go off the edge. Okay, I guess our Maeve finished her off. I really thought I was going to land on the corner there or be able to pull myself back off, but I was going with ridiculous speed. For some reason, momentum carry worked weirdly. We'll grab some more Haven, I guess. See if we can finish her off. I guess I can pull myself in. I don't really need to, but I guess this should secure it right. I was just about to use a Q, and then Pip went in and gave her a hand. Andrew killed her anyway. I mean, I was dead there anyway, but I probably shouldn't have got so close because I think one big benefit of the setup is being able to dodge, which you can't do, you know, when you're close to the enemy. You kind of want to be at medium range, I guess, ideally. We nearly got rid of the Vora. I'm going to pull myself up for a second. That didn't really work, but I guess you kind of just walked into me. Is that going to be enough to finish her? Yes, what a shot. Just crippled him out of the run. There's a right click. That combo was disgusting. Jesus Christ, I feel nasty after that play. Hello, Pip. There's a Q. I was going to go ahead and use the ult, but again, stuck in a bloody animation. Second time. I guess we'll go ahead and finish off Nimble because we actually have enough to completely max it out because we had 900 credits, and now we are officially max speed Vora. You love to see it. We got rid of the Tyra. I'm going to go ahead and pull myself all the way around. Hello, Pip. There is a Q, some form of combo on him. That was brutal. Again, we'll go ahead and pop the ult, just insta-execute the Maeve if I can. No, I guess it just didn't work. The ult is so bad. Put myself over here. I guess the Vora was right behind me. Go ahead and get Haven 2, I guess. Another thing that I didn't really think about, though, till just now, is that this does buff your ultimate a little bit. Not so much with the one that gives you speed on your left click, obviously, because you can't left click when you're in your ultimate, but Nimble kind of helps, and the card that gives you speed also after you drop below 40% should be really nice. Not really sure what happened to the Pip, but we did absolutely body him. We'll go ahead and throw a Q here on the Maeve. She is gone. Honestly, with the setup, it does feel like you're ice skating sometimes. Let's get rid of the Tyra if I can. I tried to do some sort of combo. She's on like 2 health. Somebody please finish her off. She's on like nothing. Well, so much for that. The entire team just got wiped. Tyra went for the ult and got rid of 3 of them, and then some other people did some damage and got rid of the rest. There is a Q. Pip is going for the ult. I think we should be fine. I am revealed and a chicken. They can see me waiting right here. I don't know why they didn't push in harder. I'm going to go ahead and right click for the immunity. I quite literally ran away from like 3 people into somebody else. I just hit the Pip. I was just about to go and fire at this doorway instead. Pull myself over here to the side a little bit, spam the doorway a bit more. We'll throw a Q. I'm trying to get the perfect angle. Throw some more shots. There we go. Hit the Vora a little bit. There's a Q for the Pip, I suppose. I think he was trying to use his F. I got absolutely bursted. The Tyra is honestly shredding me. I don't know how she's getting rid of me so quick. I feel like she's the only person even causing me any issues. Hello, Ram. But yeah, I went ahead and maxed out a Haven. I still feel like that Tyra is shredding me. Bunch of hits onto him here. He should be a gone. He's going for the ultimate for some reason. Very odd play. There's a Q for the Tyra. Not that really affects you. There's a right click as well. Nice. We'll pull ourselves up. I thought there'd be somebody. Hello, Maeve. There's some more stuff for you. It definitely seems like half the team just really isn't bothered about playing the objective, if I'm being honest with you. We should be able to get rid of her though, right? I don't really know why she's playing so weird. She should be gone. We'll pull ourselves in, get rid of the Pip. We crippled him, but he's still jumping. I don't think that's what a cripple is, Paladins. What you're doing there is a right click. We both used it at the same time. Q, she is a goner. We definitely still stand a chance at this one, although it might be a little bit close. There's a Q for the Ram. He's not getting away. Tyra is over here. I'm going to pull myself over. I think she's kind of on her own. There is some sort of combo. Is she going to be able to live? No, I think Pip just went for the ult. I'm not sure. I went ahead and popped mine. I think I'm screwed. I'm going to try and pull off some weird sort of jukes. We'll go ahead and see if I can execute the Maeve. It worked. The ult's so janky, but we got it. Thought I had another charge on my F. Nearly sent myself off the map. Luckily, I didn't pull myself too far. It's Tyra going for the ult. Hello, Ram. There's a Q, which didn't even cancel you out because I didn't think I had my cripple, but you're still gone. Okay, we'll throw over some more shots for the people over there. I'm going to bring myself over. I did see somebody just there on my side. Hello, Pip. See if we can finish her off. Team's definitely able to get rid of her here. It's freaking everybody looking at her. Score is 370 to 330. It's not looking too good. The Ram is really, really low. Just use the right click to try and get rid of the Maeve and to immune myself, which I guess kind of worked. We'll pull ourselves. Tiberius is going for the ult. Hello, Vora. There's some stuff, I guess, for these guys. I'm trying to give him a hand. Vora seems to be having a really hard time hitting the Tiberius. Is actually still alive. There's a Q for you and a right click. She's still up, but I think she's really low. Pull myself over. I think she just got healed. Never mind. We'll throw some stuff on the Ram, I guess, just to make our stat look kind of good. Honestly, the Tyra is the only person freaking screwing me here, but there is the defeat. They deserve the win. They play better than us, but I think I put up a really good fight for it and did show off this setup, I guess, quite well. That game 2 felt great to play. I will go ahead and play one more to end it off, but we'll go through the stats top to bottom. The Ying had a bit of a hard time there. 214, 30k, 20k is not particularly good. I'd say Anjo did fine, had a bit of a hard time. Tiberius actually didn't do too bad. He was definitely focusing the Ram, wasn't really playing the point all that much. Definitely could have done better. Same thing sort of with the Maeve there. Shout outs to their Maeve. As for their side, their Ram did pretty average, maybe a little bit under. Pip did pretty good. The Tyra definitely did the best, as you can tell by the stat there. She was the only person causing me any issue. She went 24 to 12, 71k. Massive props to her. I feel like we did pretty good as well, just in case I forgot to mention 22-11. We'll happily take that. The Tiberius actually nearly matched us, but again, it was because he was focusing the Ram. And their Maeve didn't do too bad. She could have done better, but didn't do a bad job. Same thing kind of with the Vora. And yeah, like I said, we'll go ahead and end it off with a quick TDM. So far, the setups worked well. I did say right at the start that I would recommend probably getting rid of False Idol and putting in more sustain and just, you know, keeping Moore's Embrace. I pretty much still stick to that because the Moore's Embrace is really, really nice. The False Idol, not so much. It definitely isn't a bad card and it is noticeable, just nowhere near as much as the other cards you can have in a Vora setup. But for game 3, we've got TDM, Dragon and Wind, with Alex and a Tyra. Then we have a Grover and a Sky to finish it off. And then for their side, they've got an Eevee, a Dredge, a Zin, a Sky, and a Pip. Seems a bit like game 2 where I'm meant to carry and in the last match Tyra was meant to carry. But I think it's their Eevee this time around. It's kind of hard to tell because she doesn't have a border or an icon. Bit weird. Look a little bit out of place there, to be honest. But so did the Eevee, which is why I guessed it was her who was meant to carry because of matchmaking stuff, because it is like 4 AM. Of course, we'll go ahead and grab Relentless Presence and the setup. We'll start off with some Cauterize. I guess we'll go for Nimble 2. We've got Mercy Kill, Debilitate, Discovery, Rampant Blooming, Debilitate again, Scuttle, Catalyst, the Yomi, and Wormhole. Sure, I really should have been spamming at the start because I didn't realize they'd all go ahead and jump. Very different start for TDM, but I guess it's because I'm meant to carry. This seems like a bit of a new game. We got rid of the Dredge, jump round. Hello, Sky. There's some hits for you. For some reason, not even going to turn around. Thanks for the freebie. Get rid of the Zin. Hello, Eevee. There's a right click for you. You're actually still up, and gone like nothing. There we go, triple. Don't think I'm going to be able to get a quadra here because I am in the middle of everything. Kind of feel like going for quadra here is a bit of a waste. There goes the Sky. I'm going to try and pull myself in. There's a Q for the Dread. There's some sort of combo again, I guess. He's actually gone. I think I might be dead too. The Eevee going to try and pull some jukes off. Okay, yeah, pretty easy kill for her there. I should have used my F. She went ahead and ulted somebody, but there's the revenge. We'll jump in on the Pip. We'll right click for the bonus damage. He's definitely dead here as long as I don't mess it up. There we go. Eevee just spawned in again. Zin is just standing, I guess, kind of weirdly. I'm going to go ahead and pop an ult and I guess just spam it on somebody to get me a kill. Didn't work. Put myself in here. Hello, Dredge. For some reason you didn't grab it again. This is definitely a bit of a new match in comparison. 2 hits. There's a right click. Is that going to be enough to kill her? No, she's on no health. If I got the bonus damage, it might have been. The Q landed, but it ain't going to be enough. Like everybody's just over here. There goes the Sky. There's a Q for the Pip. He's gone. Definitely feels like I'm playing bots right now. There goes the Zin. Eevee is blasting me a little bit. Kind of the same as Ty from the last game. Really the only person causing me any sort of issue. I'm going to go ahead and ult for the immunity. She's actually doing pretty well. She's blinking around a ton. Sky went for the ult. Pretty easy dodge. See if we can finish her off. She probably is dead here. There we go. Nice. Luckily I was actually able to land all those. We'll go ahead and right click onto the Zin for the damage. He didn't even really see me. One of my shots just kind of cancelled itself out. I thought we were kind of gone with those problems Paladins, but I guess not. Hello Eevee. There is a cripple. I purposely waited to do that. There we go. I jump all the way around. Go on the Dredge. I really am just kind of running around here like this is a playground. He is a goner. Right click for the immunity. Hello Pip. There's some shots for you. Honestly, the speed buff here is actually working pretty well. I'd have probably preferred to have the sustain just so I could live a little bit longer, but honestly the speed is still a ton of fun. There is a Q for the Eevee, some sort of combo. Nice, she's gone. I think I might be dead too. The Sky, I'm going to push myself in. Never mind, she's gone. I think she went for the ult, or our Sky did. Okay, does seem like the Eevee's doing a bit of a better job than me considering they're actually winning right now, but I'm trying to put up a good fight for it. There is a right click. Is that going to be enough to kill him? He's gone. Go ahead and ult for the immunity. There goes the Eevee to the Grover. I think I'm dead even with the damage reduction. I think I might be screwed. We're going to try and pull ourselves all the way over. Hello Dredge. Cancelled one of my own shots out again. Why does that even happen? There's a right click for the kill. Trying to dodge the Pip. I think I am dead. Yeah, Eevee's there as well. Okay, I feel like I really am doing the best here, but I think I might have been let down by my team a tad. We'll see. She's going in with the ultimate. I'm just going to spam some stuff over there, but there is the defeat. Well deserved win for them. The Eevee did a really good job. I feel like I did too, but just because she was on Eevee and I was on Vora, and especially with the setup we were going for, she was able to carry a little bit more than I was. But there we go. There are the stats for game 3. Bit of a different match than actually what I thought it was, judging from the stats. I thought that Eevee was meant to carry and I was meant to hyper carry, but it seems like I did that and my team was a little bit worse, whereas they are a little bit more even. Eevee was definitely still meant to be a bit better than the rest of them, but not by as much as I was expected to from my side. But I'll go through them quickly top to bottom. I feel like we did pretty good. 21,752k. I'll take that. Tyra did fine, struggled a little bit. Same thing with the Grover, same thing with the Sky, and same thing with the Lex. These two guys, I guess, a little bit more than the other two, but overall definitely a bit of a rough one. I'd say their Pip did pretty good. Their Sky did alright. Their Eevee definitely did the best. The Dredge not so much. And then the Zin also, I guess, did somewhat decent. 9,521k. Wasn't really doing all that much for me, but yeah, there are the stats for game 3. Probably the worst one out of the 3 we played, but overall still really enjoyed my time playing Vora today. I feel like I've been talking a ton in today's video, so I don't really have anything else saved here for the end. I guess to end it off, I'd just be repeating myself, so we'll just go ahead and I guess cut the video. It feels kind of weird to end it like this, but yeah, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, of course, let me know what you want to see me do next. I'll see you guys all very, very soon, and as always, stay frost there.